Alright guys, I'm here with my buddy Hampus, and today we're going to look at some half guard, because I've done like a few videos from tournaments of me using half guard, but I've never really explained how to get to it safely. I've done knee cuts and everything in between, but no half guard. So today we're going to look at some of my favorite half guard entries and how to do it safely. I'm going to start in a daily Riva guard position, which I've talked about before. The Riva, I think that's a very good entry point for everybody. If you play open guard or spider guards and lasso guards, it's very easy to get to the daily Riva guard. And also for the half guard players, we can get to from the daily Riva to the half guard. So it's a great entry point. It's important. I don't want to let him trap my leg and start to knee cut. Knee cut this way, yeah. Underhook or face crank. Yeah, I don't want to get into this game, because he's forcing me into his guard. I want to force him into my guard. So that goes back into that attacking mindset, guys, I've talked a little bit about online. So I have the daily Riva. You can play with the hook in or just to your shin, doesn't really matter. And I'm going to make sure that this leg is strong, and I'm going to pull it in, and look, I'm going to hook behind his butt. Can you go behind me real fast? So guys, I'm hooking behind his butt. There's a difference between me doing that and him trapping my foot and pushing it down. You guys see there's no power here. He's in control. So I'm putting my foot in that position, and then I like to get a cross collar grip. You can do the same side collar. I come more towards my head. You can do the same side collar or cross collar. I really switch on both, and maybe I'll talk about that later in a different video, but for now it's cross collar grip. Now look, my goal is going to be to get him to either post this hand or post this leg, or both, okay? So I'm pulling, at the same time I'm bumping his butt and getting him to post. From here, it doesn't matter how he posts, I'm creating space to grab his leg. Can you go on the other side so you can see my arm right there? So I'm on the collar with the cross collar grip. I bumped him. Now I'm gonna underhook his leg. Okay, from here I'm gonna pull him using my arm and my leg. So guys, don't just kick this leg out, because sit your butt down, Memphis. You see that this arm loses a lot of power, okay? Especially on a big guy. You're gonna feel this. So go back up. So again, guys, I'm here. I always keep my knee up. It doesn't matter what guard I'm playing or whatever I'm doing. That knee should always be kind of tight to glued to my chest, okay? Tight to my chest. So I'm here, underhook, put your weight down. It doesn't matter, right? And now I'm gonna pull him up into my shoulder. Right. So there's different types of half guards, guys. This is actually a deep half guard. A regular half guard is more like, sit back a little bit. It's more like you're on your side. This is more traditional, and there's a lot of great sweeps. I'm gonna focus more on deep half, because I think, if you need to sweep somebody, you want them in a deep half guard, not so much like a regular half guard. So I'm gonna pull him back up. So we're here, a few different things. Normally people post their leg. You see how he's bending his knee next to my head? Sometimes when I do moves and show it to beginners, they usually switch their legs. So they put this knee down and they had this leg up. So that happens a lot of times. You're not gonna see this too often. There is like a Marcelo Garcia pass where he throws his leg across. But I see this more from beginners kind of just switching their legs. But on some advanced guys, we'll try and do this. It's a different move we're not going to look at right now. All right. So guys, that was just one of my favorite entries to the deep half guard. I know deep half guard is not the most popular guard. It's not like the Matrix or collar sleeve, but it's really timeless. Like, it works really well, especially for bigger guys. There's not a lot of content for big guys out there, so deep half guard's really good. And also, if you have injuries, sometimes you have knee injury, you can't play like a lasso, you can't do like a daily Riva, but usually half guard is a great option. And that's kind of one of the reasons it was developed, because you can play, bring your knee down. You can kind of play with just really one leg, The other leg is kind of supporting, kind of pushing, but I'm not really twisting or, moving it in a weird position, right? So, I think, if you're older, I think it's a good option too, or maybe you're slower, not as flexible. And it's just good to have a lot of tools in your toolbox, all right, guys? So hope you guys like this video. Please like it, and until next time, peace out.